Influenza infects close to 1 billion people each year around the globe. Up to 5 million people suffer from severe infection, requiring hospitalization. An estimated 290,000 to 650,000 infections result in death. In addition to the loss of life and negative impact on health infrastructure, the economic impact of influenza is estimated to be $87.1 billion annually in the United States. Certain groups are more likely to suffer from severe influenza. During the 2009 H1N1 pandemic, women in the United States made up 53.2% of hospitalizations, versus 46.8% for men. Women between the ages of 18 to 50 are at increased risk from death and serious illness compared to age-matched men. Pregnant women are at even greater risk from influenza infection. Pregnant women make up 5.8% of the deaths from influenza, while only making up approximately 1% of the population. Pregnant women are 7 times more likely to be hospitalized than non-pregnant women for influenza. The innate immune response is the body's first line of defense against influenza. Epithelial cells in the lungs detect influenza, and start secreting pro-inflammatory cytokines, such as interferon, that warn surrounding cells of a pathogen. These warned cells defend themselves by activating antiviral genes. The pro-inflammatory cytokines also recruit innate immune cells, such as macrophages and neutrophils, which remove infected and dead cells and the virus. The adaptive immune response, which includes production of antibodies, has not been shown to have a large impact on disease severity, so the focus is primarily on the innate immune response. Sex hormones, like estradiol, the main form of estrogen in women, control the immune response by attaching to receptors on epithelial and innate immune cells. This leads to the production of anti-inflammatory cytokines, to help minimize tissue damage in the lungs resulting from the innate immune response. We see this in studies where female mice that have been dosed with estradiol have significantly decreased mortality compared to untreated mice. Unfortunately, influenza attacks sex organs, the main producers of estradiol. This rapidly depletes the hormone during infection, causing the immune response to increase inflammation. This is thought to be the predominant cause of disparities in influenza infection outcomes between men, women, and pregnant women. The complex interactions between influenza, the innate immune response, and estradiol are difficult to experimentally determine. Mechanistic models provide an opportunity to better understand this system. First, a system of equations, such as ODEs, can be used to represent this system. Once built, the model parameters can be determined by fitting the model to experimental data. The parameters the model is most sensitive to can be targeted to treat severe influenza. Unique disease outcomes identified by the model can inform experiments and identify possible drug targets. This framework can be further applied to other respiratory viral infections with sex-specific disparities in disease outcomes.